themselves after an apparent neo-Nazi demonstration near the historically
Okay, we want to stop right here. She called this a Nazi demonstration. Okay, so what was the message? That's my question. And nobody asked what was the message that the police escorted the Nazis. We know what the Nazis' message is. What? So nobody said that they couldn't demonstrate, that they didn't have the right to demonstrate. But what was the message they were trying to convey out here? In our neighborhood, on our land, they are aliens on our land, occupying our land through murder, rape, terrorism, uh, everything. Everything illegal according to human rights, according to God-given rights. God gave us dominion to live in peace, separate from other people. He separated us from these people, but they thought it right to come in the land where God has separated us to and take control and force us under their jurisdiction. And they did it by Ku Klux Klan, the Nazis, and the Union, the Southern Confederate group, the slave traders, the slave masters, the slave catchers. And this is their message. These are their representatives, these Nazis. These are the representative for evil white supremacists. They have a right to protest them, but we don't have a right to counter protest them or run them out of our neighborhoods, because what they're doing, they're sowing fear. What is their message? You say they have a right to protest. This is what all the news medias are saying. They got a right to protest. Well, tell us what you are saying they have a right to protest. What are we doing to them that they are protesting against us, or what are they saying? What's their message to us? They came in our neighborhood when our kids were getting out of school. They came and they hung their flags. Like, what does that all mean? Tell us what that means. You news media, y'all say they have the right to do whatever they did. What do that actually mean? Nobody in the news or police force who escorted them out here and escorted them back to safety, build a wall around them and stopped us from getting in their face and confronting them on our land. We're on our land. Actually, the police officer, another thing, they vacated their office. They vacated their oath of office. They broke their oath of office according to what they swore an oath to, that they would protect us by subduing their people, by making sure their people didn't violate our God-given rights to exist on the earth. They came to live with us, right? That's okay. We abolished slavery. In other words, we're not gonna attack y'all to put y'all in slavery no more. That's what when they said slavery is abolished, that means we got power over y'all. We got guns. We broke all our treaties. And what we're going to do, we're going to vacate that evil message that our forefathers did to y'all, that evilness that they did. We're not going to do it. We're going to deal with y'all like civil people and not like the beasts and the heathens that we are. We're going to treat y'all like we want to be treated. That's what they said. But their police force, the people that they sent out here to make sure that their people didn't come in our territory, that's what their oath of office is. That's what the Constitution is that they would police themselves, that they wouldn't violate us. But now they're saying the protesters have a right to be there. So what they're saying now, we break that treaty too. We're going to break the Constitution. We're going to let our police officers violate their oath of office. We, as the rest of the news media and the judges and the courts and everybody said they have a right to do that. We send them out. They are our delegates to come into your community and let you know how we feel about you. Niggers. Hey, niggers, y'all ain't nothing. Y'all ain't got no power. What y'all gonna do? Here we are. Incite a riot. They're inciting riots. That's verbal war against us. And now they're saying they don't feel safe because we stand out and circle our neighborhood. We circle the wagons because we know they coming. They come in like thieves at night. The Bible said the thief come to kill, steal, and destroy. And let me tell you something. That's how Jesus gonna come. Just like y'all coming on us, that's how he gonna come. He gonna hit y'all like thieves at night. When you land in your bed and them floods come, them hurricanes come, them tornadoes come, when your children, when the people call you and say, hey, you know, we got your child down here eating OD, or they done shot up one of your schools, that's what y'all bringing on yourself. That's what you're bringing on yourself. You sent, y'all all okayed these delegates for white supremacy, for your colonizers, for your people. Y'all said we're going to send them in there and we tell them they got the right. We stand behind them. They have the right to do it. That's what you saying when you say they have the right to do this. The neo-Nazi have the right to do this. This is what this newscaster is saying. They were just protesting. Well, what was the message? Because we know what they came to do, and the police say, okay, they got the right to do that. They can come and say, we hate you niggas. We've been killing y'all, bombing y'all, burning crosses in y'all yard, hanging you, castrating you, shooting you down with your hands up, killing your kids, body slamming your kids, feeding them to alligators, cutting your women open, forcing you under our jurisdiction in our courts. Everything that the peace and friendship treaty that we made with them, everything that the Constitution said they wouldn't do, everything that the rights of indigenous people, that's us. Now they're trying to say it's a whole new people. We got books of explorers. We know what our ancestors told us, that who was here, what their parents told us, that we were here before they got here. They even wrote books saying who was here when they got here. It wasn't no white people. It wasn't no mulattoes, no pale-faced people here. They know that. So they know they have taken our land, occupied us, destroyed us, put chains on our necks, treated us like animals. And now they saying they feel unsafe because we won't let them do it anymore. Ain't that a wicked people? What else do you need to hear from these people to convince you that they are the devils on the earth? I think they said, Jesus said that that the devil is these people's father. Satan, the wicked demon Satan, is these people's father. But sometimes they act like they are more demons than the wicked demon Satan. That's because the Most High God is letting them do all the wicked, raise them up like they did Pharaoh. He was wicked too. He's letting them raise up to their most evil level of wickedness so he can knock them down. The harder they fall. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. And that's what's happening to you people. And y'all don't even know it. Y'all don't know it till the roof come off your house and God spin you around in the air and drop you back down and destroy all your stuff. Or the fires come through and run you out. Hands and feet. You grab the stuff you can grab, put it in your cards, take off with your cash and your pictures, and then he calls a traffic jam and you have to get out of the cars and run with just what you can carry on your back, just in your pockets. You burn all the rest of the stuff up in your cars that you're trying to haul out of here. And we know what y'all trying to do now. Y'all trying to put us back to sleep, but that ain't in prophecy. The prophecy is that this is Esau's troubles. These are Esau's wicked troubles. It's happening to you. All we got to do is sit back and watch. Y'all trying to fool us and say, oh, no, this Jacob trouble. We going to come and get y'all. We going to put y'all in these camps. That's going to be your worst mistake you ever did. Some of y'all going to be having heart attacks as y'all gather up to come and do that. I know y'all going to try to do it. Y'all gonna try to do it for 10 days. Y'all gonna try to gather up the prophets and all the people you can. But all hell gonna break loose on y'all. That's when there's gonna be no law. He gonna destroy the law first. All you people standing behind these little young punks and sending them out to do your dirty work, all you politicians and all you rich white people that sending them out, God gonna destroy them first in the military, and gonna have your own people destroying your own lawmen. He's going to turn y'all against each other. Y'all going to destroy your own force, your own power force. He's going to have the power force, your power force, destroy itself. And then y'all going to be standing up there ready to run in holes, not knowing what to do. Because y'all thought y'all could fight God. Y'all thought y'all could fight the Most High God. And so this is what you're facing. Let's listen to some more of this stupidity this newscaster is talking.
Jay Shakur is live right now in Lincoln Heights. And Jay, what's the mood there tonight?
Tanya, tensions are high here in Lincoln Heights right now. In fact, as we were coming into Lincoln Heights earlier today, right at that I-75 exit, we saw men with those long guns guarding the area near what looks like a pop-up tent of some kind. And while some are saying this is disruptive and dangerous, they say they're doing what they can to protect themselves. New body.
I like his tone. Yeah, they always trying to stick a black man up there to make it look like everybody ain't with this. That black man is with this. He's with us protecting ourselves. He's black. You can stick as many black people up to talk for you as you want to. All white people. Even white people are saying y'all wicked as hell, man. Y'all wicked as hell, and y'all gonna bring God's wrath down on all of them. On all your people, y'all bringing God's wrath down on y'all's head. Y'all wicked lawgivers and lawmakers and trying to keep us under your jurisdiction. We know all the white supremacy, all the worst one of y'all is on the police and army, in the army. On the politicians, police, and army. Watch how God break y'all down. Watch how he break y'all down, man. Y'all all gathered together in those 3 areas and categories: the lawgivers, the lawmakers, and the rich doctors and the drug dealers. Watch how he bring y'all down first. He gonna break the teeth. He said he's gonna break the teeth, y'all's teeth. That means your law, your power in your law. He gonna break that law down first. First, he's gonna wake the people up and realize that y'all don't have God's blessing to hold us under your jurisdiction. This is not God's law. That y'all made. These UCC codes and the police force you got out here enforcing, the National Guard, there's going to be infighting in there. You're going to lose that fight. There's going to be infighting in there. And another thing, when y'all start that violent fighting on the streets, y'all military and police going to have to go home and guard their homes. So it ain't going to be that many police on the street if you got to go home and guard your homes. You're going to have to go home and guard your homes. Y'all got all these guns and bullets. You can't bring but a few. You can't bring. You're going to have a weapons, You're going to have somebody guarding your weapons. You can't bring but 5 or 6 clips with you when you out running and fighting, foot soldiers. And then when God put y'all to sleep, we just pick y'all bullets up and use them against you. We're going to pick your weapons up and use them against you. Do y'all really want that? Do y'all really want to fight God like that? You got to be crazy, man. Your blessing is over. Esau's blessing is over. These are Esau's troubles. These are Esau's troubles. We never meddled with y'all. We always treated y'all with the utmost respect, even when we know y'all was destroying our families and stuff. Now, Jesus said we didn't have to take that no more. He told us to buy swords. The Jesus Christ y'all talk about in your false religion told us to buy swords. He had to lay his life down, but as he come back, the brightness of his coming, gonna wake us up to the fact that y'all don't have jurisdiction over us. God do. And as we keep his laws and establish his laws in our heart and in our families, we going to have favor with God. We going to have that favor. Y'all not going to win them battles like y'all think. Your police ain't going to be able to run up on us and not get taken, not get taken down. Because most of y'all police are cowards, man. You cover your face, you ain't got, you ain't got the courage and the bravery to stand up to a man and go head to head with a man. Because y'all scared of your own self. You know that God gonna take you down and force you to, and you ain't gonna be able to fight your enemy, who y'all call us. Y'all know y'all call us your enemy, and we ain't never did a damn thing to y'all. That's that perpetual hate that's in your heart, that was bred in y'all from childhood. It was bred in y'all from childhood, okay? Taught to you from a very young age to hate that y'all were better than us because you hate God. And because he put us in the land to where y'all can't make the earth just total evil, y'all mad and said we are coming against y'all. We attacking y'all because we won't comply to y'all's laws. We won't let y'all control the whole earth because we don't believe everything you say and we teach something different. Y'all said we attacking y'all. We hate y'all. We hate y'all. They hate groups. They stopping us. They malicious against us. Gwendolyn, Gwendolyn's, you little Gwendolyn's. They harm. We harming y'all because we happy in God. We keep his laws. We honor the Most High God. It's hatred to your ears, ain't it? Because we won't let y'all continue to turn the earth wicked, totally wicked. We standing up against the evildoers for the Most High's sake, because we believe him and not y'all. So we are malicious against y'all, okay? What is the message? What is the message that y'all say these protesters have a right to give us in our neighborhood? Why did y'all bring them to our neighborhoods? Y'all knew the message. Y'all wanted them to give us a message. Now, what is the message?
Camera video shows the moment police responded to a neo-Nazi demonstration in Lincoln Heights. It's part of the reason a group of residents in Lincoln Heights are now arming themselves to patrol their village.
Putting a lot of people in danger by doing this stuff.
But some, like David...
You hear this fool? We bringing what lot of people in danger? What people? This is the message. If y'all defend yourself against us, then we are in danger. So he's saying, lay your guns down and let us roam the earth. This is our earth. This is our time to rule. Your time to rule is over. Your time to rule is over. The Most High is breaking y'all teeth and bringing y'all down. And all we have to, we know y'all coming in and out, sneaking in and out like cowards. So all we have to do is stand there and watch, and he's going to let us pick y'all off one at a time. And when you try to use them nukes, they're going to blow up in your hand. That football going to blow up in Donald Trump's hand. We pray that everything y'all do against us, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. That's already prophecy. And as you try to say, well, I don't believe in God, he going to make a believer out of you. He going to make a believer out of you. We don't need y'all to come in our neighborhood and give us shit, man. Stay the hell away from us. That's what we've been telling y'all. He told us not to meddle with y'all. Esau's your brother. Don't meddle with him. He got y'all. He got y'all, though. No, you bringing danger on the whole earth when you go around and when you won't stay at home and you all up in everybody's neighborhood trying to force them under your jurisdiction like you some kind of gods on the earth. When God gave all of us dominion on this earth. He gave all of us the right to rule our own world. Y'all want to invade everybody's world, man. That's the problem with y'all. And he going to show y'all y'all ain't big enough to box with him. He going to show the whole world, look what I'm going to do to him. He going to make an example of it. He going to taunt y'all. What is the goddamn message that y'all trying to bring in our neighborhoods and tell us by sending your wicked ass messengers in here to sow fear. You think you're sowing fear? You trying to get our kids again? You done captured everybody else's kids, made slaves out of them, taking their organs, eating them, distressing us by taking our women and kids. You goddamn devils. God ain't through with y'all. Yeah, he gonna make an example out of y'all, and the whole world gonna sigh a deep sigh and say, and look at these fools. They didn't even see God coming. He coming at y'all like a thief at night, and y'all can't even see it coming. Y'all bringing it on yourself. You're bringing it on yourself, man. And he got that hook in y'all nose, too. Y'all ain't gonna be able to stop fighting each other. You ain't gonna be able to get your laws to subdue the world with your laws. You're not gonna force jurisdiction on everybody without a pushback from the Most High God. He's gonna subdue y'all. Watch and see what I say. This is fool said they causing danger, the whole danger in a lot of people. I mean, y'all got a lot of people that y'all sending in on us. And if we protect ourselves, there's a lot of y'all gonna be in danger for us standing in our neighborhood, protecting ourselves from y'all. So y'all got that many people coming? Let's see.
Episcopals say the display, while understandable, is becoming disruptive.
Neighborhood watch, but to another level.
He claims he was approached while heading to a work.
What level is your neighborhood watch? What we want y'all come to us? We can't even deliver packages in y'all neighborhood. Your own packages. Y'all said we can't work in your neighborhood. They come and ask you like they supposed to do. What's your business here? You ain't supposed to be over here. If you a friend, then you would say, I'm a friend, man. I'm coming to do some work for the lady right there. You know, I ain't come for no harm for y'all. And just stand there and we just stand there and watch you. All they doing is watching you. That's danger to watch you. You can't get your shit off. You can't get that wickedness off with them guns standing there watching you, can you?
Site in the area.
As soon as we got off the exit at the first stop sign, we were met with, groups and groups of people putting on bulletproof vests, holding guns, and just linked up. And they had walkie-talkies and stuff, but no.
Oh, that was great. That was what they were supposed to do. They not supposed to defend themselves. When you know for yourself, you should say, I'm not going over and intimidate these people because they don't know who I am. And my people are acting such a goddamn fool toward these people. I would scare them if I come over there. They don't know why I'm over here. You ain't got that kind of decency and courtesy. The Most High told us not to meddle with y'all when we was trying to get past y'all and go into the promised land. He said, don't meddle with them. We said, hey, we called, y'all said, what y'all doing here? We said, hey, we just want to buy, can we buy some water? We just passing through. That's all you had to do is say, hey, you knew good damn well that they ain't out here just to pick on white people. They trying to make sure that y'all don't sneak nobody in there to do none of our people no harm. Because that's what y'all going for is weak and small targets. Just like when we was coming out of Egypt, y'all lingered behind us and waited for our sick and our slow people and our elderly people to linger behind because they couldn't keep up, or the people that didn't want to go, y'all waited on them and killed them. So y'all will ambush a motherfucker. Excuse me, God, please forgive me. Y'all will ambush us. We talking war now, so yeah, I'm talking bad. It's a war talk. Y'all will ambush us. And anybody else, y'all ambush. Y'all don't care how y'all sneak up and fight. Y'all ain't no shame in your game. Y'all don't care if y'all looking cowardly. Y'all thing is this is survival. This is how we survive. We smart enough to ambush you. We smart enough to kill your women and kids and distress you. We smart enough to poison you. We smart enough to survive whatever way we can survive. So why would we trust you? You sitting up here talking about, hey, they got an eye, they watching everything we do. So that's danger to a lot of people. A lot of people ought to keep their ass away from us. You got all our stolen goods. You just stole everything, won't get none of it back. You know your family and your relatives, ancestors stole all our shit and took it and gave it to y'all. And y'all sitting up and said, oh, yeah, I do have white privileges. Yeah, we got y'all stuff. Yeah, will say that. I don't mind saying that. I don't mind saying that. Y'all don't mind being accessories to the crime. You don't mind being accessories to wickedness. Let's keep watching.
In a uniform.
He says because of this misunderstanding, he had to abandon the
Groups and groups of people putting on bulletproof vests, holding guns, and just linked up. And they had walkie-talkies and stuff, but nobody in a uniform.
He says because of the
Okay. Y'all ain't got uniforms. Y'all put masks on. Y'all put masks and took your patches off. Y'all didn't have uniforms. You know them Nazis didn't have no uniform on, but they were police. You hypocrite. You lying hypocrite. You knew damn well y'all didn't have your patches and your uniforms on. We don't need uniforms on. If you see us out there with those guns, you know who we are. We are policing our area. You know you ain't got no business over there and you ain't gonna get your folly off. That's what you mad about. And if you come over there to sell anything or anything like that, then you still stealing. You making us pay for our own resources. You ain't got no business even doing business over there. Don't meddle with us. Y'all can't get your folly off. You got our resources you done stole and you selling them back to us. And all of that shit is coming to a halt. Get mad at God. Don't get mad at us. We ain't in your neighborhood. You ain't gonna let us come in your neighborhood. For the last 6 or 7, 8 years, 10 years, we can't even jog through y'all neighborhood, even if we live there. If we can buy a house over there, we better not go jogging because we come down one of y'all racist streets, y'all gonna run out on us and kill us. Call the police so they can shoot us. What the hell are you talking about, boy?
misunderstanding, he had to abandon the job and he potentially lost a client. But those armed residents tell me these patrols are about ensuring their safety because they're concerned about police conduct.
Story is being told, we have to remember that this atrocity is what I've referred to it as, occurred at 2:30 in the afternoon when babies were being dismissed from school.
You see,
that is...
They ain't even got no respect for our children. And then this dude said, yeah, it's going to be a lot of people in danger if we keep letting y'all go unchecked. And so, only thing I'm saying, these preachers, they coming out, and I'm going to tell you why they bold enough to come out now, because they know the Israelites are back on the scene. That's the only reason. That's the only reason that brother out there is bold enough to talk, because he know he got those, that 2/3, the Northern Kingdom. That's the Northern Kingdom out there holding them guns. You ain't never seen no other mulatto group that y'all calling the Northern Kingdom stand up for us like that. But they are bold because the bow has bent. God bent the bow, which is Judah teaching the word out here and gathering the few soldiers out here. And they are bold to come out. He can shoot them out to stand and fight against this wicked kingdom and fight their false jurisdiction, because they are the Northern Kingdom. They are Gad. They are Issachar. See, this is Gad, Issachar, and Judah out here, and a lot of the other tribes. The Bible said that he would scatter the Northern Kingdom into the Southern Kingdom. We're gonna be one. We're going to come back together as one. Not only on that Israelite chart, but we got babies everywhere. We got babies everywhere. The babies so mixed up. They transferred, before they moved all the Northern Kingdom out down south and stuff, they were shipping babies around. So Judah and the Northern Kingdom, the Southern and Northern Kingdom, they scattered babies and they multiplied babies all through. So Judah, the Northern and the Southern Kingdom, is mixed together. scattered together. Bloodline is fused together. Okay? But this brother right here is Northern Kingdom. And he is bold. He's the arrow coming out to address and attack to where these other preachers won't, and where the Israelite camps won't stand in front of the news. You could put on a suit like him and go stand in front of and go stand up there with him. He'll let y'all come and stand with him. When the news get ready to report, all y'all had to do is, when the news come in there, all y'all had to do is come out that back room from under that steps and sit down with him and stand there and say, we're with him. He'll say, we're with him. Tell him we're with y'all. God's got an army, and God's army is with y'all. They would have reported that. They would have reported that. But they ain't going to come in you Israelite camps, none of the Israelite camps, and report y'all, unless y'all do say, we are going to form a team against your racist Nazi police, and we're going to have our own police, because we are a nation of people and not a religious group, so we can keep this 501c3. See, you know, you can't have a 501c3 if you say we are a foreign nation. We are Israelites. We are a foreign nation. You got to be a citizen, and the secret treaty of Verona, you got to be doing what that treaty say to do. That's what that 501c3 mandates, that you have to be a religious group. You have to be licensed by them to be tax exempt. So you got to be basically saying you under their jurisdiction. That's why General Johanna and Nate and the rest of y'all with them 501c3, y'all don't think nobody know nothing about that. Y'all not claiming to be a nation of people, a sovereign nation. That's why General Johanna fight that nation thing so much, because he don't want nobody to know, or Nate, that you have to say that you are pledge allegiance to the United States, and you're not a foreign group, because they're not going to give it that 501c3 to a foreign nation. The foreign nation got to pay taxes, man. The foreign people in this, if you say your allegiance is not to America, if you don't pledge allegiance to American, Colin Kaepernick, when he bowed down, when he wouldn't pledge allegiance to that flag, they couldn't have him be a part of that team, because he was a foreigner. He made himself a foreigner. You can look in the Peace and Friendship Treaty. You can look in the Constitution. Nobody that pledges allegiance to a foreign nation can be a part of the United States. Plus, look at the conclusion of Dred Scott. You cannot be a United States citizen no way if you black or brown. If you are black from Israelites nation, or the black Israelites are either saying you're a sovereign Moor, or you were one of the sovereign groups that was here before they got here, you cannot be a part of their colony. You can't be a part of their corporation. Didn't the Pope say, tell Obama, you are not the president of nothing. You are the president of a corporation, not of our government. Their government is different. They might let you be a president or CEO of their corporation part, but the government is white supremacy. The government is Edomites, the Edomite government. They are for themselves. They're not for nobody else. That's where we should be. That's where every other nation is. They are for themselves. They might unite with you to help you against a common enemy, but they are not for Israelites. None of those other nations. They are confederate together. And that's what we should be. We should be United States against the other nations. As far as saying, we're not under your jurisdiction and we're not going to help you rule over us. We're not going to help you rule over us and hold us in captivity. We're going to resist you whenever you try to force us under your jurisdiction. We're going to challenge your jurisdiction and ask who delegated you authority over us to be governors over us. Did you do it for yourself? If you did, then you have committed war against us. And that's what these people do. They know that by these Israelites standing up and saying your security force can't come in and police us anymore, then they have stood up against your commitment of war against them. And that's why you're trying to make it look like it's a crime. It's a crime against you, but it ain't supposed to be, because you are here under your oath of office to say that you wouldn't let your rules force us under your jurisdiction, because we are sovereign. We were here first. When our people learn that, and they are learning it, you know, those people that pick those guns up, that force that police force out of their community, you know, they already know this. They are just not organized into God's laws. That's where the Israelites should have came down and said, hey, y'all need this. Y'all need to keep the Sabbath. Y'all need to start keeping God's laws and start saying you are Israelites. They already bold enough to pick their guns up. Y'all should have went down there and recruited them, because they wouldn't reject you now, because they know they need God's help. But they bold enough. That's the 2/3, and that's the Northern Kingdom. They might not all be 2/3. They could be 1/3 down there. But we know they bolder than most Israelite camps to stand up against the government and say we're not under your jurisdiction no more. You don't have the right to force us to let you rule our world. We don't have to let you rule our world. And we know y'all going to do it anyway if we don't resist you and push back. Well, God ain't going to do nothing if you keep letting them bullies come up and kick your ass, man. He ain't going to do nothing because y'all ain't standing. He don't deal with cowards. So once you stand against wickedness and say we're going to establish God's laws in our world, then he will fight for you. We're going to establish God's laws in our world. We are his people, chosen people. He will fight for you. You got to say, God, we repent. We're coming out of slavery. We woke up. We know who we are. We accept our responsibility to establish your laws in our world. Please grant us our supplications. He will fight for you. You resist the devil, and he'll force them to flee from you like they did. We saw it happening. Let's listen to the preacher.
Something that is unacceptable in a community. Obviously, that creates panic.
After flyers with the N-word declared or began circulating on Tuesday, the residents declined our request to be interviewed, but they did allow a local pastor in their community to speak to WCPO on their behalf.
What became...
And I thought that was really smart for them to, because they know that all the media are doing is trying to change their words and say, look, they're a hate group. They mad, so they didn't want to talk while they mad. They let somebody with a calm head mediate for them, and he relayed the message, because they know the media was going to try to change their words and force them into a argument. An argument where they have to talk about kicking the damn cameraman's ass, and the man that's interviewing, he gonna ask all kind of stupid ass questions, trying to force them into defending themselves right there on camera. Force them into you know how you get two boxers, you bring them two boxers together. That press box right before the fight, you take them up, they weigh in, and you see how they bring the two boxers up there, and then the boxers looking at each other in the air, in the eye, and they staring at each other, getting madder and madder. That's what they was trying to do, man. That's what they tried to do when they went to the security team. Do you see any of England's their guards, and those guards that stand out and guard guard England? They don't talk. You walk up to them, they won't say nothing, but get too close or start violating and see if they don't stop and get your ass off of there. Get your ass back on the right side of the fence. Get you back in your place. They'll get you in your place. And that's what those soldiers, that's what the people in security was going to do. That's why the news media went to them and they wouldn't talk to them. So they said, go talk to him. Talk to our leader. They got that from the Israelites. They dare to do a job. Go talk to the leader. Go to talk to our religious leader, somebody that's calm. He's calm. He's telling you exactly what our mission is. And he's disarming all that bullshit propaganda y'all trying to force down the fear down the people, try to make them scared of us. No, we just like any other police force, Speedway, Carmel, Lawrence. We just like any Avon, Shelbyville. We just like any other police force. We are there to make sure nobody break our laws and violate us. We have laws. We have laws. And the only law we are enforcing is we're not going to let you come over here and terrorize us. You can come over here, do business or whatever, like you got common sense. You can tell that dude that was just on there talking about people asked him what was he doing over there because they knew he was in a war zone. He didn't have no business over there, and he knew it. And so they was checking him out. Just like the police stop and pull traffic stops on us. If that's legal for them to do, then it's legal for us to do. And y'all we didn't have to have uniforms on. You seen us with those guns. You seen them with the guns, right? Now, I think it was a good thing that he said they didn't have uniforms on because we can put uniforms on. That means they'll feel more comfortable with our security if we put uniforms on. But we know they didn't took their uniform and patches off. But we can put uniforms on. Everybody have the same uniform. I wish you Israelites would. I mean, you Northern Kingdom would put some uniforms on. You know, put the same, khaki pants or, pants with the pockets on the side and same colors on. So they'll know, okay, this is the security for this neighborhood. And y'all can come in and do business, but we still going to stop and ask you what you're doing over here. And you worried that we're going to treat y'all like y'all treat us when y'all do our traffic stops. And see, that's what we should do. We should tell you we're going to treat y'all just like y'all treat us when we stop. Y'all stop our people, we stop y'all people, we're going to do the same thing. And then I bet y'all go back and tell them white supremacists, hey, y'all, the police, y'all got to stop mistreating them people because we got to go over and do business and they going to do us the same way y'all doing them, right? So that's how you make people treat you right, man. We're going to treat y'all just like y'all treat us. When we see y'all riding through our neighborhoods and stuff, we're going to stop y'all. If y'all try to get smart and run and y'all don't comply, then we're going to beat your ass and take you to our jails. You know our jails is in some watery basement or something like that. Until we can negotiate with your leaders to tell y'all, to teach y'all how to talk and how to come over here and respect us and not bring them goddamn Nazi no uniform, no patches with masks on their face over in our neighborhood to terrorize our children. Our kids scared to get out of school now and walk home. So yeah, this pastor, they doing the right thing, man. I don't know who they looking at the Israelites though. That's where they getting their understanding from. And a lot of them are probably saying, hey, they done said it already. We not fighting each other no more. We ain't selling dope to each other no more. We got to focus on, because they going to come in here to try to kill us, women and kids and everybody. So we got to protect our homes. And not only that, when they attack these people here, they're going to attack us all over America. They're going to attack in these neighborhoods like that to put fear on everybody. But that's going to hurt them. Either way they attack us is going to hurt it. If they attack us all at once in all the different neighborhoods, they don't have enough people to do the damage that we going to do after we realize that they all out attacking us. They don't have enough people in this country. They don't have enough men in this country to attack us. And when we retaliate on their ass, that's going to delete their numbers even more. And they can't nuke their own cities where all their people is. I know they'll kill their own people just to get to one or two of us. They'll kill a bunch of their own people. And see, when they people realize that they don't mean nothing to the racist white supremacies and they going to just count them as collateral damage, they going to start handling their own people at home. They know who they wicked people is up there eating their food, sleeping in their bed. They going to start cutting your throats in your bed to stop this shit.
Clear yesterday was that there has been a pretty significant deterioration in the relationship of the sheriff to the community. That's why people feel they don't trust the policing, the law enforcement that exists in the community.
Democrat State Representative Cecil Thomas met with the state's public safety director and says clearer guidance is on the way.
We don't have to create a new law. But we want you to be very clear as to what the law says, and if
you hear what he said? We don't have to create a new law. Why? Because he know we got the peace and friendship treaty that they don't recognize. This fool right here, he ain't gonna tell you that because he's still in the dragon's mouth and they still paying him. We don't have to create a new law, right? Because you got law. The law is very clear that they are violating their oath of office whenever they do shit like that and try to force us under their jurisdiction. This fool right here is working with them. He should have said we already have the rights of indigenous people, the Peace and Friendship Treaty, the Constitution that they swore an oath to, and we have our own guidelines saying this is what y'all cannot violate. This is us right here. This is us. This is what we unite on. This is what we say we want y'all to do to live with us. Just respect our territory. We want our resources back. We ain't paying y'all for our resources. Y'all got to pay us for being over here in our land. Y'all renting our land. Y'all came over here because y'all was starving to death over in Europe, and you came over here because this is the land of milk and honey that God gave to us. And you came over here and you murdered our people. You forced us under your jurisdiction through your border schools, miseducating our children, changing the law, painting everybody in the Bible white, taking our heritage from us. And you know, when we woke up, we was gonna change it back. And that's what you're trying to stop, but it's too late because God woke us up. And you mad because the Israelites is out in the streets reading the Bible, what you call your land. We on our own land, in our own territory. Y'all don't own none of this territory where we standing at. Everywhere y'all claim to be y'all's colony is ours. We can come over there and read the Bible too. We trying to warn you. We trying to warn the wicked so they can change their ways, man, and not all be destroyed. God gonna destroy every one of y'all and you wicked niggas that won't come out of that politics and help us form our own government back. Help the people see that we have the right and we don't have to submit to their jurisdiction. You're still trying to hold a political jurisdiction together for them. But you said one thing that's right. We don't have to make new laws because the laws is already there. How we expect them to treat us, and they swore an oath to do it. Look at the rights of human rights, rights of indigenous people. We are the indigenous people. The Constitution and the Peace and Friendship Treaty.
Now, we're told by Representative Thomas that they're coming up with a training memo they'll disperse to all local law enforcement departments that can clarify what they can do as it concerns that disorderly conduct and that inciting violence statute and how they can enforce that. In Lincoln Heights.
See, now they're saying they brought the violence to us. Now they're creating some kind of training how they can come over and incite violence toward us and force us to defend ourselves, and how they can turn around and say that's violence towards them and then bring the military in and scoop the people up. That's what he just said. Let's listen to it again.
Director and says clearer guidance is on the way.
we don't have to create a new law, but we want you to be very clear as to what the law says, and if
See, they cut it out. They cut it out.
Now, we're told by Representative Thomas that they're coming up with a training memo they'll disperse to all local law enforcement departments.
See, he said they're coming up with a training memo that they're going to give to all law enforcement to what they can say, what will give them the right to act against violence. They're going to give them the right to act against our pushback on them. They're going to say we incited violence on them first. And what they can do. All law enforcement agents, that's the military, that's the National Guards. They're going to bring all of that in to when we push back. They're going to come over like they did. This was planned. And this black fool, we're going to come up, we're going to give them guidance to make it safe for us to what they can do and what they can't do. In other words, they're going to tell we can't stop their cars. We can't question people coming in like they do us. We can't set up roadblocks like they do us. They got the right to do it, but we don't. When they come in our neighborhoods, when we go in their neighborhood to deliver packages, 4 or 5 of them run out and stop the UPS truck, right? But we can't do it. We can't ask you what you're doing over here. We can't only send black people over in our neighborhoods to do any business over here. We don't want you white people over here no more. But they can do it. Now that's a damn lie. We pushing back, man. And we need more and more Israelite supporters out there to help us with this. Once they see us doing it all over the country, this might be how God gonna get it started, how we gonna get together in all places. We're gonna have to take this same approach against their law enforcement, because you see what they're trying to do. All praises to the Most High.